Good afternoon, everyone. This is Joseph, and I am in High Point, North Carolina, which is located about, I would say, 15 minutes south of Greensboro and about maybe an hour from Charlotte. So this is a Friday late afternoon here at Westchester Center here in High Point. Obviously here, as you can see, a lot of cars right to my left. About 20,000 cars, very well situated. It's a center that is anchored by Food Lion. And I'm just gonna do a quick tour of this center that we're about to go under contract. And the reason why I like this area is definitely stable. It is known for the home furnishing capital of the world. I just learned that in the last couple of weeks as we were diving into this deal. But overall, this is on a 15-acre lot anchored by Food Lion. I'm going to be walking over here at the corner, and here you can see at the corner is Shell gas station with a very busy McDonald's right at the corner there. The center actually has two signalized corners, right from that side where McDonald's is at, and then the other on the other side where I'm going to walk there as well. So, which is great. You definitely want that in a retail center. Overall, this is 94% stabilized. As you can see here, next to the Shell gas station, there is a Wells Fargo ATM, which is awesome. Built right in front of Food Lion. Gonna walk past it real quick. It's a nice build out. It's a drive up and a walk up Wells Fargo ATM. And so the main entrance is right over here where Food Lion's at. As you can see, good amount of people on a late Friday afternoon. Very well situated with plenty of parking. Been here already, I would say 4 or 5 times. Each time it's about a good amount of parking. I would say 50 to 60% of the parking spaces that is available. That's another great thing about this center, is that the parking is very abundant. Is that a good word? Very abundant? Is abundant, okay? So Food Lion is doing great there. They actually report sales. In fact, 4 years ago, I think their sales were around 11 million. And over the years, it has creeped up to 12 million, 13 million. And I think during the pandemic, 2020, their sales was up at 15 million. So they do report sales, which is great for landlord. And then to the left, not to the left, but to the right, to my right, is Badcock Home Furniture and more. It's a great build out there. They sell upscale, well, I wouldn't say upscale, but it looks great. Home furnishing, obviously, furniture, sofas, but they also sell other things too, like some home-related items, including TVs. But really, what they focus primarily on is all the furnitures, right? And then to the right is two-screen movie theater. Currently, it is being occupied by a Hispanic church. The rent is way low. I think it's like $2 a foot. That's really where the value where we see in this center, at least one of them. We would either find another user for that space, right? Or we would basically repurpose that for another user. So already we're talking with the leasing broker that knows a few operator that would take that space. But in the meantime, we'll take the church there until we could maybe repurpose it or find another user. Next we have is Family Dollar, right? It is a medium size, I would say more on the smaller side, medium size Family Dollar. Definitely, nothing really great to say about Family Dollar other than the fact that it's just a family dollar store. They seem to be doing fine. I can see that maybe they could use more space, and actually because it's right next to that 2-movie theater, perhaps that's another play we could do, which is to expand or offer Family Dollar the right to maybe expand to that space. So that's all another option that we can consider, right? And then to the right, we have CVS with the pharmacy. They seem to be doing well. They also report sale. Their sales has been stable, at least that's what I saw. And then the newest tenant we have here at this center is Books Outlet, which is very similar to TJ Maxx, Marshall, Ross, but maybe a little bit nicer actually. I actually bought some stuff up there yesterday, and I was very impressed with the build out, right? And then to the right of that, you'll see the wooded area, right? And there's 2 additional parcels there that we could actually expand to the right of Books. And from the initial assessment of the survey, it seems to me that we could probably add an additional 10,000 square feet center to the right of it, maybe more, but at least 10,000 square feet, maybe 15, maybe 20, and perhaps maybe another pad site there if possible. But that whole area is also included in this deal, and I think it's another 6 to 7 acres of land that could be built out, possibly self-storage, possibly multifamily, if we could work with the city to rezone it, right? And then what we have on the front of the street, let me see if I could turn this around toward the street, are more pad sites, okay? There are actually a total of 6 pad sites on this deal. The first one, when we were down there, was the Wells Fargo. And then where we started out at the pylon sign, there's actually a tremendous amount of space there to build and develop a new pad site. So that's another. And then over there, that is actually a restaurant or former restaurant that was taken over by Verizon. They left a few years ago. And that's also another opportunity for us to reuse that for another space. The green building over here, as you can see, is another pad site. Currently being used by Cricket, and they're doing well. Although I don't see anyone there right now, but I was just in there. They seem to be doing fine on that space. And then over here, approaching this building, if I could turn this around a bit, is kind of a gray shell drive-through that used to be a Wendy. And so this is definitely an opportunity for us to find another drive-through that could basically repurpose or reuse it as a second generation. I was inside earlier, and build out is obviously dated, 1980s, 1990. If we could identify another user for either a burger joint, a smoothie, or any sort of fast food drive-through, it would be perfect for this location. As you can see, it is located with an entrance on a signalized corner where Westchester is at, right? And so cars can come through right into the entrance, into this circle around, into the drive-through. So this is actually a great location for a second generation drive-through. And then also included is this old Wells Fargo. Hang on. Try to turn this around. This old Wells Fargo building here currently is being occupied by a staffing company called Diverse Staffing. They have signed on to a 5-year lease, but the lease actually allowed the landlord to relocate them. So if we were to build that 10,000 square feet center there, we could maybe relocate them. That could be the idea. Otherwise, they probably stay until we can figure out what to do with their space. But building is beautiful, in fact. Lots of opportunity to do something with the center, or just keep the diverse staffing tenant here, because they seem to be using the space quite well. We're just inside, and they're using every bit of the space that's allowed there. I think it's about 4,000 square feet. So there you have it. Just thought I'd give you a quick update on why I am in North Carolina, and just want to share with you this awesome deal. And we can make it work. Really comes down to financing, and just finished talking with a local bank that would provide financing to this. We like to look at a local bank because they can understand the area better, because they're local to the property, right? And so if we could get the number underwrite in our favor, then it would make sense to close on this deal. Otherwise, probably not. So, but that's it. Have a great day. Bye now.